few T20 internationals played, so you can't only pick a team based on what you've seen in T20 internationals. T20 still is a league sport, not a nation versus nation sport. And so we've decided to widen our horizons. We've decided to spread ourselves much wider and look at numbers that players are generating in leagues across the world. I know that we lay ourselves open to the quality of leagues, sometimes the quality of bowlers bowling in those leagues, but that is why we factored in a little personal element to it. I've looked at pedigree as well. So for the batsmen, we've looked at average plus strike rate and added a little pedigree element in it. And for the bowlers, we've looked at economy rate and strike rate, and we've looked at where and generally against whom those numbers have been achieved. So if you're ready, I'm ready. There'll be a few surprises along the way because there are some fantastic players in T20 cricket who don't play international cricket. But here we go. My first opener is Evan Lewis. I saw him score 100 against India this year and he was breathtaking, and we thought, is there such a big difference with Chris Gayle? So Evan Lewis is fantastic, and my other opener is Alex Hales. You watch him play for Nottingham in the English T20 league and he's just hammering runs for fun. I know it's difficult to leave out Hashim Amla because he's a legend, he's a limited overs legend, but when you look at Evan Lewis and Alex Hales, average of 40, strike rate 165 for Lewis, Hales a little less, 37, but a strike rate of 191. Amla's 48 and 142. You're really having to choose this or that. It took me a long time to pick Alex Hales over Hashim Amla. Now the batsman. What do you do here? Is batting order so critical? Can people move around? If you've got fantastic openers, you want AB de Villiers to play as many deliveries as possible. So I've got AB de Villiers coming in at number 3. Now you need a wicket keeper in the top 6. Who's the most explosive keeper batsman? The numbers are suggesting Luke Ronchi, but he does that as an opener. So I've gone with Jos Buttler because he comes in and he just changes matches once he's set. And then I want two finishers, a left-hander and a right-hander. Gone with David Miller and Kyron Pollard. So let's look at what numbers we're getting for these 4 people. AB de Villiers, another planet. 44 plus 157. That adds up to over 200. At one time we thought 160 was good, Then Jos Buttler. Maybe a slightly lower average, 29. That's because he's played a lot of his cricket in Bangladesh and the slow wickets where he's not that good. But once he's set in this company, I think he'll just go and explode. And then David Miller, 40 and 142. Kyron Pollard's the tricky one, but I've seen him finish matches. When Kyron Pollard comes in, the bowlers are saying, oh my God, is this game over? So Kyron Pollard is number 6, and I'll try and sneak one on a good day, 2 overs out of him. Right, now the 5 bowlers, one of them has to bat. And that is why with a combination of his batting skills, hitting the ball in strange areas, that little mystery element, I've gone in for Sunil Narayan as my first spin bowler. What do I do next? I really like Shadab Khan. He fields beautifully, he contributes with the bat, he's a good aggressive wicket-taking bowler. But how do you leave out Rashid Khan? I mean, Rashid Khan's numbers are just magnificent. He's bowling at an economy rate of 5.6, a strike rate of 16, an average of 15, and he's doing that in big tournaments. He's doing that in the CPL, he's doing that in the IPL, he's not just doing that for Afghanistan. The numbers with Shadab are not too different. Shadab's average is 17.67, economy 6.2, is giving a wicket every 17 balls. But I do believe that Rashid is charting new course, so I've gone Rashid over Shadab. Bhuvneshwar Kumar has been fantastic. His numbers in T20 cricket are magnificent. They're even better than his numbers in one-day cricket. And I do believe, and this is not my view alone, but the view of many distinguished cricketers around the world, that there are few better death bowlers at the moment than Jasprit Bumrah. So you have Bumrah and you have Bhuvneshwar Kumar in there. Now that leaves me with the trickiest question of all. Mohammad Amir or Hassan Ali? I'm a huge fan of Hassan Ali. I just love the way his energy, I love the way he bustles in. His numbers are fantastic. But you must have a left-arm bowler. And maybe he just does well against India, maybe does well every time I see him. But a left-arm bowler who swings the ball in, can bowl at the depth. I'm very tempted to go with Mohammad Amir. So agar aap Hassan Ali ke fans hain, sorry, I'm going in with Mohammad Amir. So there you are. That's my T20 side. If you go strictly by numbers, there are people like Samit Patel, there's Colin Ingram, there's Luke Ronchi, we talked about Hashim Amla, Clint Mackay, former Australian bowlers produce some fantastic numbers, and these go under the radar because we tend not to look so much at what's happening in overseas leagues and we look at T20 internationals. And that's why we had to spread our net wide, but this is the team that I come up with. Evan Lewis and Alex Hales to open the batting. AB de Villiers and Joss Butler that complement each other. David Miller and Kyron Pollard to finish. Then at number 7, the little mystery of Sunil Narayan, left-hander. He'll tonk the ball into different areas. Then I've gone with Rashid Khan, Bhuvneshwar Kumar, Jasprit Bumrah and Mohammad Amir.